What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the show. Live 5-0. This is another NBA 2K13 Nets Association. We're in Miami. We're going up against Miami here. As you guys can see, they actually got presented the trophy while we were there, which is awkward. I did a huge trade, you guys. I got Craig Monroe, and I got Craig Monroe, who is the center for the Detroit Pistons, because I wanted him and Lopez just absolutely control the class. All right. Now, what I had to give up, was significant. Okay, I gave up Humphreys. I also gave up Andre Blatch as well, but I got Corey Maggette with Monroe. So overall, I think that I probably got the best of it. As D. Will hits a three here to give us the lead 3-2. The Heat are probably the hardest team to play because everything that they do extremely well. Here, surprisingly, Gerald Wallace hits a three, and then Bosch, who absolutely killed people. Because what the Heat does is they put LeBron James at the 4, okay? Which means as an alley-oop, and you'll be seeing a lot of those. But Monroe actually goes inside on LeBron. So I was really thinking that, probably what I can do is use my size. I can use Monroe inside, I can use Lopez inside, and kind of bully LeBron James and Chris Bosh. You see here Monroe inside once again. Easy money. So we have a pretty good lead right here. And Gerald Wallace goes up for the flush. Dunk intensely 43. I would call that 100 because that was a beastly play to do that. LeBron James then decides to take over late in the first quarter. So they're closing the lead here. D. Wade again with a hand in his face. And D. Wade leans inside and gets that one as well. So the lead is shrinking. And there's nothing really that we can do. But we are able to kind of hold them off a little bit. So at the end of one is 27-23. And then Corey Maggette comes in the game and hits. I love having this guy on my team because he really created that scoring off the bench with Marshawn Brooks that can actually help the bench production. You know what I mean? So I'm absolutely loving it. Here, Maggette again, able to keep the lead intact, but then LeBron James will stop and pop on the fast break, gives them a 3-point deficit. But Monroe inside once again, he decides to be a beast. Come on, dog. Get big with Craig, baby. Greg. Get big with Greg. But he is able to hit the free throw, so that's that keeps the lead up again. As you guys see, we've actually been able to hold this lead pretty much the whole game because, like I said, we went inside. Greg Monroe absolutely had a beast game here. Unbelievable. Evans decides to get into the action a little bit and goes down inside. And then Lopez, get out of my house, dog, with another block. And then Lopez, get out of my house, dog. What I say? With another block. We come back, give it back to Lopez. Lopez just going to use his size and put that one down. So, again, we have the lead against the NBA champion Miami Heat, 49-51 at the half. Some things I can take away from the first half are this. First, Craig Monroe has 15 points, but no rebounds, 2 assists. Now, I can take this good, like, yay! Or I can take it, you're not really doing what I brought you here to do. But, hey, he's putting up a lot more points than Chris Humphreys would have been able to. Corey Maggette coming off the bench. Him and Marshawn Brooks, like I mentioned, they've been able to create that spark, keep the lead intact against the great, team that the Miami Heat is, as well as their bench. So that in itself is giving me a lot of confidence that, hey, maybe this trade actually will work out for the better. LeBron James being LeBron James, Chris Bosh being Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade being Dwayne Wade, absolutely going to town on us. Third quarter here, we go inside, and Joe Johnson is not able to catch the ball. So at this point, I feel like I have a lead, but you never know what's going to happen because on Hall of Fame, crazy stuff starts happening. LeBron James gets this one. Fast break. D. Will being like, no game. You are not about to cheat me out of this win. Let's see how high he got. Vertical, 35.8, which is pretty good. Chris Bosh. No, that was Dwayne Wade in there. We give it to Lopez. Lopez goes up for the flush. And again, just keep going inside. They don't have the size to stop us. They can't rebound with us. And that's just really what we have to do. LeBron James tries to go inside, but Chris Bosh gets blocked by Lopez. Lopez looks at the sky saying, hey, that's where your shit's going up the sky. Fast break. LeBron James obviously decides to throw it down, gets the crowd involved. You don't want to leave this guy open. D. Will for 3. Even though it's red, he's able to hit that one. We still have the lead. Dwayne Wade inside. Golly, they are just so good. JoJo hits the 3, baby. So late in the third quarter, we have the lead. But Chris Bosh, he's so bad to guard because he can slip out, get to that mid-range, because literally Lopez needs to close out. You know, he needs to be that enforcer inside. But when he does go inside, Chris Bosh sneaks out, and he's able to hit that mid-range, and that is money every single time. Slowly but surely, they are coming back into this game. 1-point game, and in the third quarter, luckily, we have the lead 73-71, but that lead is disappearing now as things start happening. Cormagetti for 3. That is way off, and it doesn't make any sense because he was hitting earlier in the game, but then somehow Shane Battier can hit that. Joe Johnson for 3, though, helping us out. 76-77, and then guess who? Greg Monroe, baby, goes up strong with it and 1, and his free throw, you know, it'll work. It'll work. So he gives us the lead, but then LeBron James inside, 81-79. We're down by 2. Greg, baby, again with the finish. And then Marshawn Brooks hits a 3 to give us a slight lead, but that lead is now taken away. And slowly but surely, it's really just like you score, I score, you score, I score, they score. D. Wade, stop and pop. Get out of my house, dog. That's Lopez's 4th block of the day. Unfortunately, though, he actually can play some offense, too, if you guys haven't been noticing. But Chris Bosh inside, you guys, again, giving them a 3-point lead. But, hey, 1-point game right here. LeBron James does a crazy fadeaway over 2 people and hits it. Inbound pass. D. Will, baby, with a 3. 95-95. Cormagetti hits the clutch shot, baby. Gives us a 2-point lead. 97-95. But then, unfortunately, Chris Bosh hits that one. Time ticking down. Greg, baby. Greg Monroe hits that inside. LeBron James goes inside and tries to make a play. Not going in. But we do not get the rebound, unfortunately. So now it is down to the final shot. Guess who we're giving it to? Cut Greg. There it is. Greg Monroe, baby. Unbelievable. Flushes it down. 101-99. LeBron James fires up a 3. If that had gone in, that would have thrown this game across the room. It didn't. So we luckily are able to sneak out of Miami with the win. What a game, you guys. Greg Monroe was an absolute beast. I mean, this guy, I was lucky enough to see him when he played Milwaukee. And yeah, I know it's Milwaukee. But I was like, golly, this guy's crazy good. So I had to trade for him, you guys. That's one of the reasons why I traded for him. And it worked out in the end. D. Will obviously gets to play the game. He was hitting the 3s when he needed to hit the 3s. Giving it to Greg down low, baby. Oh, my gosh. I love playing with that guy. And like I said, he just makes the whole team better. He had a monopoly last year on the play of the game. But I don't know if that's going to be the case this year with JoJo and with Gerald in there. And Greg, baby. And Lopez. So I don't know what's going to end up happening, guys. That's it. Definitely check out the other videos. Definitely, follow me on Facebook if you want to know when the newest video is going to come out. And definitely check out my player videos. 24 points, 12 assists, and 3 rebounds, guys. Let me know what you think of the trade. I absolutely love Greg. All right. Not like that. No homo. All right. This video is over. Have it on my